ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of nowhere, kind of. Not kind of. We are. So, we are starting a new series, the Lumberjack Saga. We're starting out with this beautiful truck. An axe, a flashlight, and one piece of land. I do want to turn that off, turn that on, turn that to visuals only. Yes, that stuff doesn't matter. It's on hard 5 times. Autosave is 15 minutes. Traffic is on. Not that there's any traffic on this map, but let's do it. It's going to be rough. Goal for the first episode, I think, is going to be to get myself enough money to buy it's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money, but those are like the most useful thing. I don't want 200,000. The Kubota wouldn't be bad. 74. Alright, so it's either going to be that Kubota or this New Holland. But either way, we're going to get a piece of equipment. I think the first thing we're going to get is going to have to be a chainsaw. But let's take a little drive out to our piece of property and check out what we have. Alright, so here we are. Yeah. So, let me shut this off. Gotta save gas. Here we are. There's not a lot of trees, but there's enough. And I think the biggest part of starting out is starting out with an axe. Oh no. Can I cut? Oh, I can. Alright, let's make sure I'm not gonna land this on the truck. Alright, so let's see. Let's get all the branches off. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Come on. Here we go. So the hardest part about any forestry at the beginning is the fact that, so for me to pick up this log, do I not have measure on? Oh, I don't have measure on. Alright. Well, I might be able to pick that up. Oh, I can. Sweet. pick that up and toss that right there. Oh, and I suppose I'm just going to do this in a time lapse for you, because you guys don't want to watch me take forever cutting these up and loading them onto the truck. I will bring you back when it is time to sell some trees. I'm just moving this over so I don't have to walk as far. But I'll bring you back when it's time. Alright, so we have 2 full trees. 2. Managed to fit all of them. And now we just gotta sneak through the woods over to the sawmill and see what it brings in. Really would like to be able to buy that chainsaw. I would. I'd like to buy that chainsaw. And $5,172. I am okay with that. So, a couple other rules for this series. There will be no leasing of any type. So no leasing vehicles, no leasing equipment. In order for me to use a piece of equipment, I have to buy said piece of equipment. So, stump grinders, things like that, I have to buy in order to use it. I cannot just lease it, get rid of the stumps, and then return it. So I am definitely gonna go for these lodge pole pine trees. I think those are gonna bring me the most money, and then we'll shift to these other ones. I know that aspens don't bring a lot of money, so yeah, let's buy that chainsaw. Right there, and this one. All right, and we should go ahead and sell that axe. Or actually, we'll just store it. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop that right there. Get rid of the trees, the limbs. Ugh. Let's see. It should be about good there. Oh, I can't pick it up. Darn. Really? Hey, I can pick it up now. And I ran into the... Alright, right there. So let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna jump into another time lapse and speed this up, and I will bring it back when I go to sell another load. To the sawmill again. I didn't fit 2 full trees in this load. So I'm kind of curious as to how much I will get for this load. And 4,300. Well, geez, I got 57 for that first load, and that was 2 trees. Alright, well, let's look at the store again. It's not anything on sale. Eventually I'll need one of those, though. So, first thing I want, do I go telehandler or do I go skid steer? And the only reason I say telehandler is because I could buy a wench and use that to pull stuff. And because it has a 3-point, things like this or mulchers or whatever would fit. So let's look. Telehandler, 141. That's 204. 151,000 for 204. This one does not have that 3-point. This one does it? I could have sworn that it did. Isn't one of them? Huh. I could have sworn that one, right there. That has a 3-point. So that's 150,000. I mean, 150,000. If we, let's look at, I mean, I could. That's 39. If I was to do that and use that, I could potentially use it to load larger trees, setting me up for bigger paydays. I guess there's some stuff to think about. Well, for now, on to the next one, which I'm hoping to be this right there. Very nice. Ooh. There's a couple right there too. Yes. Oh no, I think I may have actually landed that on the front of the truck. This one I know I didn't. But the other one? Oh. Oh wow. How close that was. That's almost like I intended to do that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3 trees cut up and loaded. Bring it back when I am done. this is quite the load. I'm hoping to break $10,000 with this load. And it's a moment of truth. $7,507. Wasn't quite 10,000, but I mean 16,000 in 4 in-game hours. It's not bad. Alright, so I'm going to cut to a break, and I will bring you back when I've made some progress. Alright, so we have that tree all loaded up. I'm kind of tempted. I should just keep going with the lodgepole pine trees, because those are like the best money. But we're about halfway to our goal for that trailer. We're gonna do it a little different. Instead of going after a skid steer, we're gonna get a trailer first. Let's see, 2.5. And specifically, a trailer with a crane. So let's bring this over there so I can load that easier. What? These are all 2.5s, so we can just load them all up and not have to worry. So just a little bit more information on the series. So the series is us making $1 million off of building a logging franchise or empire, whatever you want to call it. So no, I can't just cut down a bunch of trees and go sell them, make $1 million and call it good. That's not the point of the series. The point is to build a complete business, having excavators with processors, having harvesters, having trucks, multiple trucks, having trailers, having a base of operations, sheds, the whole 9 yards, a storage area, you know, the whole nines. Yeah. So once I've completed that part of it, in regards to having all the equipment and having a place of business, so to speak, then it's going to be cutting and processing $1 million worth of wood. Now, obviously, I'm going to probably have to plant some trees. Back with another load. This would be the second load since I paused recording. We are at 36,228. Alright, so that is enough for our second piece of equipment that we wanted with the crane. Oh no! No, it's not. Oh. Darn. I'm $3,000 shy. I mean, I could get just that, but then I don't have any way to load it. Wait, this has a crane. Oh, that one's 45. Question is it gonna look? I don't think it'll attach. Oh, well, I guess we have something to think about. Because, I mean, we could, by all rights... Wait a second, what is this? No, never mind. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I am gonna need that. I do have that loaded. I mean, I don't think that'll attach to... Yeah, it's a pintle hook. That won't attach to the... Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Because, I mean, we do have... I mean, I have enough for that. That being said, that doesn't have the ability to put a weight on the back. And then... No, I don't have enough for that. I definitely don't have enough for any of those. Oh, and I thought... How much are... So that's 2,000. I mean... Let's do one more load and see where we're at. I'll bring it back when I am ready to sell another load. Alright, so we are back. And hopefully... this will put us over our goal. $6,000. So, let's go up to the shop and see what we can get for $42,000. Now, unfortunately, it is getting dark out. And I'm half tempted to, instead of, oh, I have enough for one of the farmhouses. I mean, I could. You know what? I honestly, let's do this. And I'm probably gonna regret it. But this is... I could put 2.5 foot sections right there. Now the only question is, will it attach? And I don't think it will, which creates a problem for me. So, I honestly don't think any of these will attach to this truck, which does present a problem. And having... I mean, I could buy this. And the log fork. Should have done that. All right. Well, I gotta make $30,000 before it gets pitch black, and I'm not able to see anything. $30,000. I could. I wonder something. This does not have a hook. Darn. Alright. Let's drive this back. And I will bring you back when we get to our plot of land. Alright. So, we got our New Holland back. We're on our plot, and I'm just gonna start cutting. And what I want to do is I want to try to do 6-meter long logs. Now, fair warning ahead of time, I am awful with skid steer loading, so this should be interesting, and I have a feeling most of it's going to be done off camera because I am awful at it. So here is 6 meters. That's 640. So let's see what we can do.
my things and left. I recall it still in my beat up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it off. I recall it still in his beat up truck. Yeah, I cried like hell. Then I told him off, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I'm made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. I worked that later shift at the local bar, but said
So here we are. And let's see. Do we make enough? Yeah, 7,000. Puts me at 12. So maybe 2 more loads. And I could get. I don't think trailer will hook up to this. Well, we're about halfway to the house. So let me get a couple more loads done, and I'll bring it back when we hit a mark. Alright, so back with another load. See what we get. 68. Alright, so we are at 19,208. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here for the episode. In this episode, we were able to upgrade from an axe to a chainsaw, and then from a chainsaw, loading it by hand in 2 to 3 meter logs, to buying the skid steer and a log fork and being able to load up 6 meter logs. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you will stay tuned to episode 2. We hopefully will be making a lot of progress. Episode 2, I want to get a logging trailer as well as a place to sleep, because I mean it's 1:30 in the morning. I don't really want to work all night. I need to be able to sleep. I could sleep in the back of the truck, but what fun is that? So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a like on the video. Till next time, guys, thanks.